Hello, my name is Yara. I will not have time to edit this video, but I wanted to answer some frequently asked questions. So, I'm in an organization that's with a former US diplomat. He was a child during the Great Depression. He lived through World War II, and he always woke up no later than 2:30 a.m., which now I understand why, because I'm involved in different initiatives that span over more than one continent. And so I actually, for now, I've been waking up no later than 2:30 a.m. every day. And so I have some commonly asked questions. So uh, people will ask, why would I study languages when languages can be automated? Well, I'll tell you what is not going to be automated is conflict. So, if you have two humans in a room and they're around each other for a long period of time, they're always talking. They're around each other every day for a year. Once in a while, there is potential that they could have some misunderstanding. They could have some miscommunication. They could have a different perspective. So, uh, being able to resolve conflict is a skill that is going to be needed. It's never going to be automated with, as long as there's a group of humans in a room consistently over a duration of time. Resolving conflict can never be fully automated, right? If you look at human history, that's human history is there's been many conflicts throughout human history, right? Um, so the organization I'm in with the former US diplomat, he would talk about how it's important to think about culture and conflict resolution because different cultures might view conflict resolution a certain way, or there might be a way to go about it. So I'm not going to go into that in this specific video. So that's one thing is that if you expose yourself to different languages, I don't claim to be an expert. I just enjoy studying and interacting with people from different cultures. But then you can be exposed to different perspectives and different cultures, and that can aid in conflict resolution. So that's one thing. I do like learning languages can be challenging for me. Like I do get challenged when I learn different languages. It's not a walk in the park, but I can feel the benefits. Like I actually feel cognitive benefits when I do it. So it's worth it. The discomfort actually makes me smile when it happens because I'm like, oh, great. Like this is really exercising my brain. Also, I did talk about the book Mind in the Making by Ellen Galinsky and how there's a chapter about perspective taking and when you're exposed to different perspectives, how that does stuff to your brain, including with cognitive flexibility. So something in that I read about or I read about before is called reframing. So I'm not an expert at this. I'm just, giving an idea perhaps, but reframing is something that I feel like because I am around a lot of different cultures and I interact with people from different backgrounds, including different socioeconomic backgrounds, different cultures, different religions. I feel like when I need to reframe a situation, it can come a lot easier. So, for example, I take the time to go to an ice cream store, and the ice cream store is closed when I get there and I really wanted ice cream. I could really be super, super upset. Oh my gosh, the ice cream store is closed. I really made an effort to get here. And, people, you could take different people and they could go through the same situation and they might not come out the same because of things like perspective. So the ice cream store situation, that could happen to a lot of people. A lot of people try to get to a store, the store is closed, and they really, really wanted something. So reframing for me will look like, okay, the ice cream store is closed. Well, hey, maybe it's meant to be. Maybe I need to eliminate more sugar from my diet. this is great. This is a sign that, hey, like I need to cut sugar from my diet, something like that, something positive, right? So that's I won't have time to like really go into depth in this video, but that's an example of like the benefit for me of learning different languages is like I'm being exposed to a lot of different perspectives. And then uh because I interact with people from around the world, like when I go on Zoom with people from different parts of the world, people have different facial expressions, gestures and stuff. And it helps me in resolving conflict as well because there will be some situations where I might give someone the benefit of the doubt, like, okay, uh, maybe they didn't mean that or something like this, right? So it helps me to be very patient and develop my character, to be very patient, which helps me as a mother. And because I'm overseeing a lot of things, that helps me to have sort of grit, resilience. I feel like my mind is organized a lot better when I study. So it's a way that I set the tone for the day, and then it's an easy way to make a difference in someone's life down the line because I enjoy talking to people from a lot of different backgrounds. I was affected by conflict, so of course I feel a spiritual connection when I meet somebody affected by conflict. But again, people can go through a situation and uh, not reflect on that situation or view that situation that they experience the same way, right? So being exposed to different perspectives, it's easy for me to reframe things because of being exposed to so many different people, hearing their stories, hearing their version of history. And yeah, so I'm not going to go into this video, but that's why I don't think just because AI can automate a lot of translation that it's not important to learn languages because I have had people once in a while tell me like, oh wow, what a waste of time. Like you're learning all these languages and the AI can just automate it. If that is the goal for me to be like a translator, that's not my area of expertise when it comes to AI and translation. But when it comes to coalition building and conflict resolution and, doing a lot of things where I have to collaborate globally, it does help me to study different languages, including for my mind so that's how I can wake up no later than 2:30 because I talk to people all the time. I get excited. I enjoy talking to people from Afghanistan. It benefits me. And then I also talk to people in like Egypt. I'm learning here and there different languages. So yeah, hope that answers the question why, even if AI can automate languages, why I prefer to study it. Also, I was in the United Arab Emirates and Qatar. Um, when you learned even a little bit of Arabic, people get really excited, depending on what part of the world you're in. So based on that experience, I just don't think because AI can automate languages that's not beneficial for you to learn the language, depending on your situation. I can't speak for everyone. I'm speaking for me, but I really liked it in the United Arab Emirates. Um, I liked it too much. But so yeah, I will be building a home overseas. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope this answered that question. Thank you.